Country people, una welcome to Totori News, where una go fit get all the latest news wey dey shele for we Nigeria, Africa and the rest of the world. Make una press the subscribe button and the bell wey dey waka near am for more Totori News. The Federal Executive Council (FEC) don approve the sum of 190.5 million naira for the purchase of microscope by the University of Ibadan, Oyo State. Minister of State for Education Honorable Emeka Nwajiuba come disclose dis one while im dey brief State House correspondents for the end of the weekly FEC meeting wey dey presided over by President Muhammadu Buhari at the council chamber for inside Presidential Villa, Abuja. Nwajiuba come tok say e don become necessary to buy such piece of equipment because the only one wey dey currently used by the famous institution don dey obsolete. Filing questions on wetin the federal government dey do to protect students for Unity schools from the abduction, e come tok say serious security measures don dey taken to beef up security for schools, not only for Federal Unity schools but every school for the country. For another matter, we come hear say the management of Chevron Nigeria Limited, operator of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation (NNPC/CNL) joint venture, don affirm tok say dem no go respond to inquiries about fraudulent activities and job offers or contract awards. The company's reaction dey come against the backdrop of the recent proliferation of false recruitment and contract information about CNL. According to reports, circulation don dey on ground of false recruitment and contract information wey dey posted by unknown individuals and organizations in the name of CNL for several media and online channels advertising job positions and contracts for CNL. However, as dem come dey react to the development, CNL General Manager Policy, Government and Public Affairs Esimaje Brekin come tok say fraudulent job and contract offers don reportedly been sent through emails, text messages and phone calls by individuals wey come dey purport to be staff or representatives of CNL with the intent to collect victims' money. CNL come hereby disassociate themselves from such false job recruitment and contract informate wey dem publish on top newspaper, website, email, poster, handbill or any other medium. Dem come tok say dem no authorize any such publications. For another matter, we come hear say National Coordinator, Southern and Middle Belt Leadership Forum and immediate past Presido General of Ohaneze Ndigbo, Chief John Nwodo, don tok say the nation's quest to tap into their huge po ten tials dey easily realized if dem restructure am as soon as possible. Chief Nwodo position dey contained for inside one paper wey entitled Re-evaluation of African Values and Culture in the Face of the Crisis of the 21st Century, delivered at the 4th Chinua Achebe International Conference for the University of Nigeria, Nsukka. The former minister come add tok say the only way wey Nigeria go conquer their fears na to allow states make dem determine their educational, social welfare policies and security exclusively, as well as ownership of their natural resources, while dem dey pay royalties to the federal government for common services. For another matter, we come see here say the House of Representatives don ask federal government make dem no spend the 4.2 million euros wey dem seize from former governor James Ibori until dem conclude investigation on top the repatriation process. Dis one na as members of the House from Delta State, where Ibori be governor and loot their treasury, come dey insist tok say the money make dem take am back to the state, while dem dey allege tok say the actual amount na 6.2 million euros and no be 4.2 million euros. The House consequently come resolve say dem go investigate the circumstances wey dey surround the recovery and plan disbursement of the loot. According to report, the federal government bin no get plans of releasing the money to Delta State government, development wey be say dem reject by the state government. The Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami San, while im come dey thank the UK, e come tok say the money go dey used for federal government projects such as Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, the second Niger Bridge and the Abuja-Kano Rail. Make una no go anywhere, na still Totori News be dis. Make sure tok say you don go follow us for all our social media platforms on top Instagram, Twitter and Facebook na Totori News. Make we continue dey go on top the matter wey dey ground. Human rights lawyer Mr. Femi Falana don tok say the loot wey dem recover from convicted ex-governor of Delta State James Ibori belongs to the state and not the federal government. e con dey fault di federal government plan to use di recently recovered €4.2 million to construct Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, Abuja-Kano Railway and oda federal projects. Di attorney general of di federation, Abubakar Malami, don tok say one of di reasons wey di recovered loot no go dey given to Delta State Governor na becos say part of di conditions of di repatriation of di fund na make dem use am for certain projects. Im con tok say dis agreement don also dey backed by memorandum of understanding. For foreign matter, US visa applicants wey be say dem don dey request wey dem don deny dia request under former presido Donald Trump controversial ban on travellers from 13 mostly Muslim majority and African nations go now seek decisions or submit new application. Dis one na di US Department of State na announce am. According to dem, President Joe Biden don overturn Donald Trump's travel ban on im first day for office, con dey call am stain on national conscience, and e con give di State Department 45 days to come up with plan wey go allow individuals from di affected countries to get dia visa applications reconsidered. Following di legal review, State Department spokesperson Ned Prince con tok say those immigrant visa application wey dem receive for final refusal or after January 20, 2020 due to Donald Trump's travel ban, dem go fit seek re-adjudication without resubmitting di application form or paying any additional fees, provided tok say di underlying visa petitions remain valid. A number of lawsuits don challenge Donald Trump travel ban, including one wey dem file for Hawaii wey be say Supreme Court ultimately side against in 2018. For inside sports tori, former Manchester United midfielder Darren Fletcher don dey named as di club's first technical director, with John Murtough promoted to di role of football director. Di Premier League club now announce dis one. United tok say di two new roles go further strengthen di club's football operation after years of speculation over di absence of director of football for Old Trafford. Fletcher don return to United for January as part of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's coaching setup. Former Scotland international Fletcher, wey bin don win 5 Premier League titles for Old Trafford, con tok say e dey great to be back with di club and im dey delighted to take part on di new role. United dey currently second for di Premier League, 11 points behind Manchester City. Na so we see am on top today, amebo. Make you rush now go follow us for all our social media platforms. Make you make sure tok say your hand don touch the subscribe button and the bell wey dey waka near am. No forget tok say no be only you go hear dis matter. Make you share am give your family, friends and neighbors. And anything wey dey totori you for belle, make you put am down for the comment section, we go answer you. Until we come una way next time on our world.